I've been running for about a year now and I really haven't stopped since. So it is currently Thursday at the moment. Just went for a quick little 2k around the block with Des because she's started running again. She had really bad shin splints, so that was her second run back and she's doing good. It's my third run of the week and then not a part of my training block. Then I got my speed workout tomorrow. We're going to cook up some chicken and roasties in the oven. I think Des is going to have an ice bath. I already had an ice bath today, as you've seen. So I've been running for about a year now and I really haven't stopped since. Apart from when I got an injury where I sort of did run walks, but apart from that, I've been pretty much running from August last year. And previously to that, I had just been going to the gym. I did a little bit of cardio when I came back from university and I did some mountain biking. But that was about it. I pretty much did no cardio at all. I was going to the gym and I was just day in, day out grinding out, and I got some good results in terms of strength for me personally. But I knew that I wanted to push myself in different ways and I wanted another challenge both physically and mentally. So I started running. We had a little adventure race to do, which sort of helped me, you know, get my ass into gear and go out and run. I still go to the gym, but I started to feel like it wasn't quite enough. I've sort of let go of trying to look good or look the best, and really more working on my performance with running and getting stronger at some of the movements. And when I was just chasing aesthetics, I feel like I was starting to become very unfulfilled with what I was doing. And I knew that there was something else out there that I could do that would, you know, push me and I could really try to see what my potential was. And like I said earlier, I wanted something that was going to push me a little bit more mentally and physically. With that adventure race, it really sort of sparked an interest in running, and obviously running became very popular as well. So I was seeing it all over social media and decided to give it a shot myself, and I've been absolutely loving it since. And a lot of my runs, I still feel pretty shit and I struggle with them, but I think that's why I've liked it so much, is because when I am struggling through the run but then I still finish it and I still complete it, I feel so good afterwards, and I feel a lot better after my runs than I do after the gym. It's actually become the biggest part of my training. And yeah, so we're going to have some dinner in a second and then go to bed. Friday tomorrow, so Des is working from home and I also have work in the morning. And then I think she wants to go and get some veggies for the veggie garden, and then we're doing my speed run. I'm excited for that. It's going to be hard, but that's how you get better, right? So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So Des is getting me to come out and help in the veggie garden. Let's see how that's going.
In the veggie garden this year, I've got some lettuces down the front, got the tomato seedlings and then some broccoli seedlings, and then up on the wall we've got most of our herbs and the strawberries. So we've got some basil, some parsley, some thyme, coriander, mint, and then strawberries, and then some more strawberries down below. Bean that popped up from last year, so we haven't planted that. We thought we pulled it out, but we obviously didn't pull the whole thing out. And then we've got a gherkin, some cucumbers, and then we've got bok choy, some little asparagus, which are the spears are starting to come up. We've already had a couple this year, which was good.
So Des is making me a roast chicken, and we have some parsley and basil from the garden.
And I grew a chicken in the freezer.
So unfortunately, as you can probably tell with my voice, I've managed to get myself a little cold. So I'm not going to be doing my speed run tonight. I'm just going to have the night off, get some good food in me and get a good sleep, and then do my speed run tomorrow. The good thing is I was meant to have a rest day tomorrow anyway, so I'll sort of swap the 2 days around and have a rest day today and do my speed run tomorrow. Hopefully I'm feeling much better then, but it is what it is. I was looking forward to doing the speed run tonight. The weather is really good, so would have got some good shots as well, but never mind. I'll move on and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I just finished my easy run. It was just 20 minutes. I ended up swapping that with my speed run as well because I was just getting over that little cold. Felt alright. My chest was a little bit tight and my nose is a bit blocked. Felt a little bit hard to breathe, but that's alright. You have to do these things sometimes, and I think it was smart swapping it with my speed run because I wouldn't have got the most out of the speed run. The speed run is probably one of the most important runs during my weeks for the half marathon prep, to really make sure my body's getting the adaptation it needs to become faster. We actually drove to the estuary and ran on some little just gravel trails, which is actually where part of the half marathon is going to be running, so it's good to sort of run on similar terrain as what the half marathon will be, so you're practicing like race day. So I'm thinking about I might do my speed run tomorrow on some of the trails there too, just so I get used to running on it, because most of my running at the moment's been on the road. Fingers crossed I feel a lot better tomorrow and can go out and smash my speed run. One of the reasons why I like running so much is that you can literally run anywhere, so I can just come home from work, chuck my shoes on and go out for a run, and then the mental fortitude that I sort of get from those runs with very little friction to do it is huge. So I really enjoy that, and I think that's why I've continued running for over a year now, because you get such a big return from, you know, not really a lot of effort to get going. Obviously the runs can be a lot of effort, especially if you're trying to do better and get better each time, but to head out for a run, it's actually very easy. You just chuck some shoes on and head out the door. Obviously we're all at different levels. When I started running, I just would run around the block. I think it was about 2Ks. Obviously I had a little bit of fitness from doing mountain biking, stuff at the gym and whatnot, but you know, even if it's just I just tell my clients, even if it's just a 1 minute run, 1 minute walk, or 1 minute run, 2 minute walk, whatever works for you, and just build it up over time. But everyone can get out there, get in the sun and do something outside. So yeah, I'm going to continue with my night. I think we've got some homemade pizzas planned, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for hopefully a speed run. Jess has got some fresh sourdough cooking. and we're just having some leftover pizzas for lunch, and then we're going to let that digest. And then Des is going to go on her third run back, and I'll probably use that as a warm-up, and then I'll go on my 7k tempo run after that. More pre-workout food. Des has cooked some sourdough cookies. 150 calories in this one and 180 calories in this one. I'm going to have one of these. I'm really making sure that I'm getting enough carbs in before my workout. It's a 2k warm up, 8k tempo, and then 2k cool down. So quite a big hard run. So I'm making sure that my carbs are up quite high before I do it, just to make sure that I'm getting enough fuel in for the workout. I'm going to eat this now and then start to get ready, and then I'll also have an electrolyte drink before I leave too. Alright, so I'm just getting ready for my speed run, and I thought I'd quickly run you through what I'm wearing. On my feet, I'm going to be wearing the Imanji toe socks, which Des hates, but I absolutely love. They feel so nice on my feet, and they separate my toes. Once you got them on, they take about 10 years to get them on. They feel pretty good, so I'll be running in those. And then my shoes, I'm gonna run, I do all my speed work in the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3s. And I love these shoes. These are my first plated shoe, and I've been loving them ever since. So I've just got a nylon plate in them, so not a carbon plate, but I think for me, I find them really comfortable, and that's everything that I need for a speed workout. I'm not an elite runner or anything like that, but yeah, absolutely love these shoes. Maybe one day I'll get the Saucony Endorphin Pros with the carbon plate in there and try those and see how they go. And then my shorts are just the Gymshark sport shorts. I think they're designed for running, or at least more sports, and I really like them. They do ride up sometimes in the middle. I pretty much just run in these shorts. And then my t-shirt is the Lululemon Zeroed In t-shirt. I'm not exactly sure, but it's their training top. I love wearing them just casually, and then I also wear them on my runs as well sometimes. So I've got a couple of these that I just cycle through. I'm going to wear this Nike dry fit hat, and it's also nice and cool too. There's almost nothing to it, really lightweight. Got my Oakley Radar Sunnies, and then trusty AirPods. I've had these for about 3 or 4 years. Run in the rain with them. I put them through the wash and everything, so we'll just keep using these until they stop working. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna get all my gear on before I run, and after I've had my electrolytes, is just do a good warm up. Yeah, I do a big warm up before the speed run, and Des isn't gonna bike with me today, so I don't know how many shots I'll get off the speed run. Got to make sure I do the run and do it as effective as possible, because I want to get the results from it. These are the runs that really count and really make you a better runner, so I want to make sure that I'm executing it correctly. These socks are very hard to get on. Yeah, the reason I talk about all the gear that I'm wearing, because I think it's quite important to feel comfortable in the gear that you wear, especially your shoes, but also everything else, because if you feel comfortable when you're running, then that's one less thing that you don't have to think about, and you can just think about your run and executing the run itself, rather than being annoyed by something chafing, or your shoes giving you blisters, or your socks feeling uncomfortable. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna have some electrolytes now, and I'll see you out on the run. So that's my warm up done with Des. Time for my 8k tempo. Alright, so just finished my speed run. That was really hard, but I got it done anyway. There was a couple of times where I thought I went out too fast and had to stop. I didn't stop, I kept going, and I managed to carry it home. I did my 2k warm up at 5:13, 5:45, and then my first k of my 8k tempo was 5:25, and then 5:55, 5:53, 5:48,
4:45, I must have been really feeling it. That was 6Ks into the tempo, and then 4:44, 4:40, and then 4:40 for my last K. And then I did 2Ks cool down after that, which was 5:20 and 5:02. I think my cool down afterwards is always a bit faster than my warm-up, but it still feels really slow because I've just been running fast. It's quite a weird feeling actually, but it feels good, and I just chuck some music on and enjoy it because it's nice not to be running as fast as I just was, because that was a hard effort. But like I said before, these are the runs that make you faster, make you a better runner, so they are really important. I'm glad I still got it in even though I've been sick the last couple of days. I'm glad I pushed it out and still did it this week. I will have to do my long run tomorrow, which is Monday, but that's okay. I've only been running 4 days a week at the moment, so next week will be a 5-day run week, which is absolutely fine, and it's a good thing about having some flexible days in there. Obviously I wasn't planning on getting sick, but these things happen and you just have to work with it, do the best you can with what you got. Anyway, it's starting to rain now, so I'm going to get inside, have a shower, get nice and warm, and start editing this video.